Welcome back. My name is Patrick. This is the Fanatic Rundown. That did not look like it was going to end well for the Edmonton Oilers. That was bringing back some nightmares of the Edmonton-Anaheim series when the Oilers blew that 3-0 lead with was it like 3 minutes to go? The Oilers didn't blow a lead with that little amount of time left, but it was feeling like echoes of that. The Oilers came out and had a pretty strong first period. Obviously, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins getting things started right off the bat, 21 seconds in. Jacob Markstrom misplays the puck, and Nuge buries it into the empty net, giving the Oilers the extremely early 1-0 lead. And you know what? Oil Country is really happy. Things are looking good so far. Jacob Markstrom looks like his struggles are continuing. And not too long after that, the Oilers go on the power play. Zach Hyman outworks Chris Tanev in front of the net, bats a rebound past Markstrom. The Oilers are up 2-0. Things are looking even better. Chris Tanev, you can tell, is still battling some kind of shoulder or upper body injury. Play is kind of going back and forth in the first. No one team is really standing out more than the other. The Flames had more shots than the Oilers, but you could argue the Oilers were getting the better scoring chances. And obviously the more successful scoring chances, up 2-0. Late in the first, Evander Kane with a shot from the point. The puck deflects, flutters past Markstrom. The Oilers are up 3-0, and things are looking really good after the first period. But going into the second, you hope the Oilers kind of up their play a bit. Evander Kane, Connor McDavid, and Leon Draisaitl aren't proving to be as effective tonight. The Calgary Flames doing a good job of swarming Connor McDavid every time he gets the puck. But it's Connor, so he still finds a way half the time to make a play out of it. But as a result, the Oilers aren't looking as dominant. Zach Hyman having a strong game, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins having a strong game, Jesse Puljujarvi looking effective as well on that line. But the Flames really start to take over the momentum in the second period. Just over 9 minutes into the second, Elias Lindholm on the power play gets the Flames on the board. It's 3-1, and then just 36 seconds later, Michael Backlund makes it 3-2, and everyone's getting really nervous. The Oilers do manage to keep the Flames off the board for the remainder of the second period, but the Flames get on the power play late in the second, which will carry over into the third, so we're all just kind of thinking, kill this power play early in the third, try and get the momentum back. The Flames have everything going their way right now. It's 3-2, and obviously the Oilers' lead is in grave danger. Around 10 minutes into the third, the Flames take a bench minor for too many men on the ice. The Oilers can't get much going on the power play. The Flames have the puck in their own zone. Defenseman Rasmus Andersson fires the puck in the air, down the ice. The puck comes down. Mike Smith clearly loses sight of it. It goes past Smith and into the net. A heartbreaking, embarrassing goal ties the game 3-3. And that's where the dread really starts to set in. The Calgary Flames have come all the way back, tied the game 3-3 on such a horrible, horrible goal. You feel bad for Mike Smith. Like I said, clearly he lost sight of the puck. It's a terrible, terrible goal to give up. And you just start getting the feeling like the Flames are going to take this one. I know I had that sick feeling in my stomach. It's just, I just couldn't believe where the game had been, where it was now. And it just felt like, oh no, the Flames are going to tie this series 2-2. We're heading back to Calgary. They're going to have a ton of momentum. But Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the Edmonton Oilers' savior. This is a huge, huge, huge series turning point. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the man we lovingly call Nuge, saves the day with his second goal of the night, battling in front of the net, roofs it on Jacob Markstrom, gives the Oilers the 4-3 lead. But the tension wasn't over there. The Oilers actually get a 4-minute power play, but it sure didn't feel like a power play. The Flames, of course, fighting for their lives, down a goal. They're not just going to sit back and let the Oilers have a power play, right? They come down, get some chances, control most of the play. Mike Smith with some big saves, some good defensive play. The Oilers hold on to that 4-3 lead until Evander Kane can bury an empty net goal, giving the Oilers the 5-3 lead. And thankfully, a 5-3 victory, a 3-1 series lead. The Edmonton Oilers, after 4 games, are 1 win away from eliminating the Calgary Flames. I did not see this coming at all. A 3-1 series lead. I, of course, picked the Oilers to win this series because I'm not going to pick Calgary to win the series. And I picked the Oilers to win in 6 games, and the Oilers have the opportunity to take this in 5 games. But the Calgary Flames, after the Oilers had a 3-0 lead, pretty much dominated this hockey game up until Nuge gave the Oilers the 4-3 lead. So you just know the Calgary Flames heading home back to Calgary are going to give the Oilers the fight of their lives in Game 5. The Oilers are going to have to bring their absolute A game. Tonight was not good enough. The Oilers worked their way up to a 3-0 lead. They were opportunistic, but the Calgary Flames were the better team overall tonight. The Oilers were extremely lucky to pick up the 5-3 victory tonight. They have to be much better. They played strong in Game 2 and Game 3 after that little blip to start Game 2. They have to come back with that same strong game in Game 5 if they want to close out this series. They will have 3 cracks at it, but you don't want to give the Flames any life, right? The Oilers should come in, play their best game of the playoffs in Game 5, close this series out. You've got guys that are injured. We know about Draisaitl. We know about Nurse. We know about Ceci. I'm sure there's probably 5, 6, possibly even more injuries throughout the lineup. Guys are playing through stuff. It's the Stanley Cup playoffs. If you can close out a series in 5 games, you're going to have an extremely tough opponent if you can get past the Calgary Flames in either the Colorado Avalanche or St. Louis Blues. Any days where you can rest, recuperate, are extremely important. But of course, the most important thing of all, the Oilers obviously haven't won anything yet. They are 1 win away from doing it, but they still have to get that 1 win. And the Calgary Flames are going to give the Oilers all they can handle. You just know it. I would be working my ass off if I'm the Edmonton Oilers to close this one out in Game 5 and don't give the Flames any life whatsoever. Extinguish that flame. My player of the game tonight, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, scored the first goal of the night and the winning goal tonight. And the winning goal tonight is my play of the game. So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, the player of the game tonight, 2 goals, including the first goal and the winning goal. And the winning goal with just 3.5 minutes to go, giving the Oilers the huge 4-3 lead, helping to stave off disaster tonight. The Oilers win at 5-3, take a 3-1 series lead, and they have a chance to close out the Calgary Flames on Thursday in enemy territory. I know this team can do it. I know this team has another level it can reach. So let's see that level reached in Game 5. And let's send the Calgary Flames to the golf course. That's all for me for tonight, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Enjoy this win, guys. I'll see you for Game 5 on Thursday.